Hey folks, this is Samuel Heber from Inclusion Tube. You can find me at Heber Family Adventures, Samuel Heber on YouTube, Samuel Heber on Facebook, and www.samuelheber.net. I'm here with Yulia, who's a yoga teacher, and we're going to learn a bit about her yoga practice, her YouTube channel, and about how to relax the body through yoga, which is something I think we all need with the state of things going on. Yulia, can you first tell the folks a bit about yourself?
Hi, everyone. Yes, so my name is Yulia, and I've been practicing yoga for over 10 years, I would say, and it's truly changed my life. I'm a former athlete. I've been practicing judo since I was 8 years old professionally, and that's how I transitioned to yoga because I injured my back during one of my competitions. But during that time, so I practice how to do meditation and have a state of awareness, and it truly helps you when you doing judo or jiu-jitsu, the fighting, that you have that balance in between the aggressiveness when you need to fight and find the peace of mind when you need to be cool. So that was my stage that I learned about myself, and that process guided me to yoga. And that's I've been doing, like I said, for over 10 years.
That's really interesting to go from fighting to yoga. And from what I understand about yoga, yoga is about as far as from fighting as you can get, because you're actually working with your body rather than using it as a weapon. What got you into jiu-jitsu first?
Oh, well, I always admired Bruce Lee since I was a kid. I think every kid would say that they love Bruce Lee. And I wanted to know how to self-defense myself. So that's one thing. So I also teach self-defense for women, and that they know how to defend themselves, which is, I think, is very important for female, know how to defend herself. So that's got me into jiu-jitsu, that I want to know how to defend myself. But I wanted to do like more like a hobby, and somehow it got me into professional. So I did it professionally for a long time before I got my injury.
And I know yoga also requires a great deal of focus. And I know I've watched a number of Bruce Lee's actual videos and his movies. And his whole thing is about focusing and knowing what the body actually can do, understanding the flow of the body, which actually, now I think about it, is very similar to what yoga is about, which is flow. Can you go into that focus, and then what was flow for my viewers who don't know what those things are when it comes to jiu-jitsu or yoga?
Well, the most important key is your breath. If I have to say one thing, not a lot of people know how to breathe. Starting with jiu-jitsu, any sports, yoga, it's all about your breath. If you study your breath, the movement will come to you. So that's why it's a breath to movement. You have to follow your breath and rhythm. In jiu-jitsu, in yoga, in running, it's all about your breath. So first things that people should know about any sport is how to breathe. That's the key. And because the breath will guide you. Just like in my competitions when I was doing, say, if I have a very hard breathing, I'm like feeling that I'm like dying right now, and I don't listen to my body. My muscles completely blocked. But if I listen to my breath, just like what Bruce Lee did back in the days, he was going so slow. He felt his body, the movement, and his breath. Like if you remember when he was doing even the punches, he made that noise. All the energy goes to that punch. He did so fast because he used the power of his breath and the movement. So that's what inspires me. I'm like, oh, breathing. And when I started my practice, at first I did not. I'm like, oh, no, you just like, you're flowing. It's not a big deal. It's okay. But then I learned, I'm like, hold on, I have to breathe because I cannot even move anymore because I don't breathe. So breath to movement is the key.
Yeah, it is the key, because it brings you down into your heart center, that heart chakra, and then ultimately down to your root, which is where you need to be, I think, to do yoga, because it's all about balance and centering your body.
Exactly. Yes.
And but the
So it
big,
gives you,
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, it gives you basically state of awareness. So everyone, it's truly give you that energy that everyone feels different, but using the same techniques. But for everyone, it's different how you feel. Like you might feel certain way during that state of awareness, whatever you flow, doing athletic exercise, whatever that is for you. It's different. But if you follow the keys, that energy of your breath and movement and alignment, it's a lot to study, because you're thinking like, oh, I can do this. But then when to practice it, it's like, wait a minute, I didn't know it's really hard. I didn't know that I have to do that. So your mind goes everywhere. So that's the key, I think, mostly even besides the breath, it's have a clear mind when you focus on that energy, which is sometimes it's hard in this daily life.
Yes. So how do you get to that? How do you feel the flow? What does it feel like for you? Can you be more descriptive of what it feels like when you're in the middle of flow?
Yes. So it took me a while, because when you start the practice, first I wanted to achieve something, like I want to do handstands. And like, okay, I'm becoming like, I want to do handstands and make sure I do this. And I did not listen to my body. And my body actually talked to me that I had injury even from yoga. It's like people think like it's not just like you sit in a lotus position, close your eyes, it's meditation. Yoga is meditation, but the physical practice, it's more athletic. And I was very eager to achieve certain position, asanas. In yoga we call it asana. And I injured myself. I injured my shoulder and I fell from handstand, and I was like, what happened? And one of my teachers said, you don't listen to yourself. You don't listen to your body. You have to find stillness and listen. Let your body guide you, and breath comes together. So it took me time that I studied myself, my body, my breath to movement, and it completely transitioned me from like high, from bottom to high. Like it's really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives me that peace of mind when I'm flowing. I don't think about anything else. I'm in my state.
Yeah, the way I feel like it's you feel that special tingle in your toes, like when you feel grass beneath your feet, and you can really focus on that sensation of and that pleasure of being in the moment and feeling what your body's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I think
How did you feel like first time you started? How did you feel like in your first experience? You went on a mat and you start flowing. What did you feel like?
this like a sensation of going downward energetically is the best way to describe it. Kind of like when you feel you're in the shower and like water, you feel water going down your body. It just felt like my energy was going all the way down into my root chakra and just keeping me down there, especially when I've done yoga or use essential oils or just plain meditation. It's all about the sensation of going down and within myself. That's the way
Mm-hmm.
I can describe it.
Nice, nice.
So, for my viewers who want to learn how to breathe and experience what me and you are describing, what are some breathing exercises that really work for you?
Oh, I love this one. Yes. So one of my favorite one, it's called nostril breathing, and I'm going to demonstrate you how to do it. So every time you feel anxiety, you feel like you need to calm yourself back to center. And I actually use it a lot when I fly. So just to have my calmness when I'm on a plane. So you take two fingers, you put them right in between your eyebrow. And with your big thumb, you close one nostril and you take inhale from your right one. Your mouth is closed. And then with your pinky, you close the right one and exhale through your left. And then you close again your left one, inhale right. You close the right one, exhale left. And you repeat at least 3 times long inhale, long exhale, but your mouth should be closed. You just breathe through your one nostril, exhale through the other one. Do you feel like if you can actually repeat it, like close your eyes and the 2 fingers connection to your third eye center, it gives you that awareness and you balance the wheel of energy and it goes in and out. So I do it first things in the morning and before I go to bed. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Did you feel it? Like it feels like, yeah. It actually also helps for people who have like allergy or nostril blockage, that they can actually breathe, because it's very hard. Sometimes you cannot breathe from one nostril and you're really trying to like force it and it clears it out. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And if you use essential oils, fun fact, even better.
Yeah, definitely. Like essential oils help definitely the breathe in deep, because you're taking that pleasurable smell and it's helping, take you to where you want to go.
Uplifting. It really gives you that. Like I use a lot of essential oils in my practice and it makes big difference. My students, like if I forget to use a spray at the end of the class, or I did not give hands-on adjustment with oil, my student noticed like, wait a minute, you did not do that. I'm like, wow, you guys notice it. Like, yeah, we're waiting for this moment. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay. Yeah, they give me like, they would be so mad. Like if I forget it to use my essential oils, they're like, where is the essential oils? Like, why you did not use a spray at the end of the class? It's like, okay, now you see, I spoiled you guys. That's nice.
Yeah, essential oils are really big, especially for I think for special needs community, it seems to be taking off. What are some of the big essential oils for you? Which ones do you like? I personally love frankincense. Like that's like my favorite.
Well, sandalwood. I love sandalwood. I think it's more earthy. It's very interesting. I don't know what brand you use. I love the Terrace. That I've been working with them for a while already. And I absolutely love their brand. I absolutely love their product. And my favorite is sandalwood because it reminds me of Hawaii. Frankincense is also earthy. It's nice. It's expensive, but it's truly, truly nice. Also oil. So I use for everything. If I have a headache, I use marjoram. If I want to uplifting, I use like Douglas fir or Siberian fir with citrus just to uplift myself. If I need to come down, lavender, like I use my own blends that I can see, like it's interesting for everyone, like what your body feels that you need it at this moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's the beauty of essential oils. Like it really, if you spend time with, especially with a bunch of them, figure out what your body needs and asking your body that question, which is I think a question a lot of people don't ask themselves these days. Like, what does my body need? Like, rather we do like something impulsive, like eat like a tub of ice cream, rather than just taking a moment to play with oils and smells. And I think
That's
also
true.
the great thing about oils is it's also smell is the biggest thing that triggers our memory. So any smell that helps you reestablish trust, it's just so powerful, and it's also a way to reestablish flow within yourself. Is trusting how your body feels. So important.
That's true, and to listen. That's not a lot of people can do it. So what I've learned is like if you want to eat, because you just mentioned like what oils we needed, like you really need to listen to your body. If you want to eat, you should eat, not because I was like, if you're hungry, right? Like you're like, oh, I need to eat, not because you want to just like eat right now. You only fuel yourself when you truly need it, when your body asking to. Like there is time like I don't practice like I warm up myself in the morning like in a yoga, but I don't do like hardcore every day, because if I don't feel it, I'm not gonna do it, because my body tells me no, today is resting day. I'm not gonna do anything. So I'm like the beauty of doing nothing. So I have this day that I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. So my body doesn't feel it. And then I wake up next morning and I'm like, okay, now 1 hour and a half flowing, I'm working and feel and sweat it out, everything what I need to. But then there's day you don't. But sometimes like in people think like, oh, I have to drink certain amount of water. I have to eat this. I have to exercise this time. I have to. It's like always like in order. I'm like, you never listen to yourself. Like you never listen to your body. Have you have this moment like, hold on, what I truly need right now? Maybe instead of doing exercise, you're gonna walk on the beach. That's also a beautiful thing to do, or in the forest, like whatever that could be, you know, a place. But as I think, once you take this out from your head, that it's like, oh, I have to. I'm like, no, just take a moment to listen. How many people can sit just quietly and just be in there a moment? Not allowed. As many people I ask, people can. They like, I need to rush, I need to go, I need to move, I need to do this, I need to do that. I don't know how in Pennsylvania, but here in California, it is everybody moving.
I think that's just the American way, is just to go, go, go. But the great thing I think about yoga is like you're instead of just sitting there and trying to empty your mind, which for even the masters is really hard to do. But yoga kind of like makes you feel like you're doing something. So it's like you're tricking your mind into meditating, because by the end of a yoga class you feel great, like you just meditated for an hour. At least that's been my experience. And I think that's like a way, you know, for people that can't sit still to meditate. That meditation is not all just sitting there and going for an hour. I can't. That's what I call yoga movement meditation when I describe it to people that have never done it.
Absolutely. No, I think it should be in everyday practice that you can have at least 5 minutes of your day just to be there for yourself. It can be in the morning, afternoon, just for yourself, whatever it can be. Maybe you're breathing, maybe you're just stretching a little bit, just to feel your body in that present moment. I think that's very nice. And unfortunately, what I've noticed in a lot of studios, what I also don't like, that corporations, I'm gonna speak more as a corporations, they rush like in a class, like get in, get out. And I experienced that for myself. And it was just like, I'm like, oh my goodness, what happened? Like, can we just have a moment to just readjust? Because after Shavasana, you're like, oh, I feel so good. I don't want to get up. It's kind of nice, you know, it's just so relaxing. It's like, next class, let's move it. It's like, oh my goodness. So I taking time, it's really important, especially when you do it yoga and listening to yourself.
And I heard you say only 5 minutes. Like a lot of people think yoga is like an hour-long practice. Yeah, what can we get done in 5 minutes that would be just as beneficial as an hour-long class?
To sit still. That's what I like I said, that not a lot of people can find that space even in 5 minutes to sit still. That's what it is. Not the practice physical, but if like I'm sitting, like it's very interesting. And I did it like to some of my students. I'm like, okay, now we're gonna sit in meditation just to find that stillness. People cannot, most of people, my students cannot sit still. Like, oh, okay, I need to move something. The most challenging things is to find that stillness. Can you sit and still for 5 minutes? You can even put the timer and you will see like it lasts a long time. In your head, you're like, why it's not done yet? Why it's not done yet? Your brain goes like this. It's crazy. You can test it actually for yourself. And that's why I say 5 minutes. Can you do at least 5 minutes of your day just to sit still? Close your eyes, relax your shoulders, relax your spine, just and sit still quietly. That's the key. Quietly, no one else around you. That's what I'm saying, that the practice of stillness, it's also an art that your body needed. Because everything, like in America, we just mentioned, everything go. We need to move, we need to go. Like it's harder. So I wasn't raised that way, like go. I'm like, I need a little stillness for a moment.
Yeah, I think that's certainly true. And like with the finding about the coronavirus, it taught people that there is an opportunity for stillness, because it stopped literally everything. The Americans aren't able to go, at least at the same pace they're accustomed to. So you say, how did you grow up? If you didn't grow up in this go mentality, like where did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Russia,
Mm-hmm.
in a wild forest and a beautiful coast of Japanese Sea.
Mm-hmm.
And so I grew up as a forest nature baby. So I was always climbing mountains. So I was always like in a present stillness moment. So when I moved to United States, everything just went like, go, 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 let's do it. Like, and like I said, especially in California, everything just go, 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 go. So for me, it was like, well, why is everybody rushing somewhere? Where's everybody going somewhere so fast? Until now, I've been living here for many years already, like 15, and I cannot like get used to the people still go, go, go. I've noticed sometimes in me, like I'm such rushing, and then I'm like, hold on, this is just too fast. Stop it. Like it's definitely it made big difference, big difference. If you ever travel like outside United States, you see it's completely different. There
Mm-hmm.
is nothing like go, 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 go. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's okay, just take a moment, breathe. How's the day going? Like look at the sun, it's beautiful. Like it's no, it's really it's amazing. You've noticed in people. That's why my students say that this is why we go to studios, like they escaping their reality
Mm-hmm.
for 1 hour to just like I don't want to talk to anybody. Like that's it. This is just I'm right here. I have before pandemic happened, I have a great story to share that I never forget this person. So I'm in the studio and it happened like probably like what February, and it was a gentleman walked into my class. It was an evening class, and he was extremely angry, like extremely angry, like everything just pissing him off. Like he walks like angry, like hello, like he's like talking to me. So and I'm behind the counter. I'm like, hello, how are you doing? Are you for the class? Like I'm trying to bring him back to say, and he's like, no, I need a class. Here's my money. Like he's like throwing money at me, like and he's still like, is there so much anger you can feel? And as a teacher, I feel it. I can tell you this, like I feel the energy from the students. So it gets, every teacher will tell you, we get exhausted because we feel the energy from every student. So when I'm like, I feel this energy and I'm like, I need to like kind of block this, like make sure like I don't have it because I need to teach my whole class. And I walked into my room and I saw him because I need to see where's everyone. And I saw him in the corner. I'm like, okay, he's right there. So make sure I have more energy for him that he kind of bringing himself back to center. So after the class, that person changed to A to freaking Y. Like it was night and day. He came out like flying. He's like, thank you so much for your wonderful class. I don't know what happened. Completely different person. And everyone noticed it because they saw him how angry he was. And everyone like, I can't believe it. This is just brand new person. He's like, I feel amazing. Thank you. I'm sorry what happened earlier, but that was not me. I was like, I'm like, well, I'm glad you feel better right now. But it's truly changes. It's like you walk with one energy and then you come out like, what just happened? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yoga truly, truly gets you to that point what you needed. A lot of people cry in the class. Students expressing, like you laughing, you just rejuvenating, you uplifting yourself. It's unbelievable. It's truly, truly, truly amazing. I think every corporations should have at least 30 minutes in their lunch break to have a yoga class or meditation. It
Amen.
will make big difference. Seriously. In school, the same things is to bring kids. Some school does it too. I did also yoga for schools. And it's unbelievable what this does to kids, to students, to faculties. Like it's amazing.
Yeah, and it's about transferring that energy from up in the crown chakra all the way back down to the root. It's almost like you hit reset on your whole being. And I think that's the beautiful thing that yoga does for everyone. How it can transfer your emotional energy, your physical energy, and get everything to such a calm state. Like that man who was so angry, he went from angry to so happy.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's really fun to see it. It's like you walk in a studio and first thing, like in my class, I say, get ready to recreate yourself, because that's exactly what happened to you. You're recreating yourself the moment you step on your mat and get ready, bringing hands to your heart center. You breathe in, breathe out. That's it. That's your state. You're like in the dimensional world of yoga. That's what I say. It's taking you. Don't think about anything else. When you feel completely block it, this is your moment. So that's what I love about the practice, that you focus. You're really focusing on you, on your breath, on your body. And the more you go, the more you flow, you start like, oh, I'm more flexible now. Oh, look at me, I'm stronger. I can do now headstand, or I can do handstand. It's to encourage you, like it makes you very happy. You're like, I achieved something. That's what I love about the practice, because it's not just bringing you stillness, breath, you listen into your body, you study, and it changes your food habit as well. You start eating different without thinking. You're like, oh, I actually don't want to eat, I don't know, chips, for example. I'm like, no, it's not for me anymore. Your body talks to you, it detoxing you from inside and detoxing your mind, everything. It's amazing. It's amazing. So highly recommend to everybody to try it, to do it. So
definitely. Well, why don't we do that right now? Yana, can you lead us through a yoga class right now so you can demonstrate what we've been talking about?
yeah, so we can do wake up with the sun salutations, A and B. So let's do this. So let me put my camera that you guys can see me. I have my mat right here. Okay. Do you have a mat?
I do.
Perfect. All right. Very nice. Okay. So let me connect you right now. I'm gonna wear a speaker. Okay. All right. So how's my connection? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Can you hear? Perfect. All right. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Let me get a little bit higher. So, okay. So we're gonna start first in child pose. So you're gonna come down to your knees. Bring your big toes touch, knees as wide as your mat. Perfect way to wake up your body. You're gonna walk your palms forward, spread your fingers wide. Now, while shifting your hips back, you're gonna stretch your arms forward and bring your forehead down to the mat. Relax your palms, relax your head, relax your hips. Just feel this connection with earth underneath you, so that they can learn the sleeping happiness. Open your succeed. Breathe. Exhale. Take one more breath. Exhale. Now take a moment to seal your lips and breathe just through your nose. Enjoy your breath. Exhale through your nose. Now breathe. Exhale. Let's take one more long inhale. Exhale. Gently roll side to side as you fold here. Your eyes will remain closed. And you return back to center. Take one more long inhale. Hold on, nice exhale. Very good. And slowly, slowly, slowly place yourself up to tabletop position. Readjust through your palms, readjust through your knees, straight spine, belly in. Now take a moment to feel the energy in your palms and your knees. We're going to move to gentle cat and cow pose. Inhale, cow, draw your belly toward the mat. Press the mat, lift your chest up, lift your knees up. Exhale, cat, round down. Pull your belly in. Tuck your chin to your chest. Don't rush. Wait in the spine now. Inhale, reach it up. Cow pose, arch your back. Bring the knees up. Exhale, cat, round down. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. When you're ready, return back to your tabletop position. Reach your right palm up. Find your foundation in your left palm and reach your right palm straight up. Draw your right shoulder toward your spine and feel this opening on your shoulder. On your next breath, you're going to sweep your right palm in between your left palm and your left knee. And now set your right shoulder all the way on the mat. Bring your right ear down and see if you can reach your left palm straight up. And bring your left palm behind your back. See if you can reach for your right thigh. If not, just relax your left palm behind your back. If that's not up, I love the transition left palm behind your back because you're also working to open up through your left shoulder. If you want to challenge yourself deeper, you can extend your left foot all the way back and stay just on your right knee and your right shoulder. Breathe deeply. Breathe out evenly. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. If your left foot was extended, please bring your left knee back on the mat, unravel your left palm, set your left palm down, and now slowly start pressing yourself up and reach your right palm straight up. Circle your right palm forward a couple times. Couple times back. Let your movement be soft and gentle to your body. And return back to your tabletop position. Inhale, cow pose. Draw your belly toward the mat. Press the mat away. Lift your chest up. Lift your knees up. Exhale, cat, round down. Inhale, return to stillness. Back to your tabletop. Let's move to our left side. Reach your left palm straight up. Draw your left shoulder toward your spine. Feel this opening of your shoulder blades. Find that foundation in your right palm and your knees. Exhale, sweep your left palm in between your right palm and your right knee. Relax your left shoulder on the mat. Relax your left ear on the mat. Right palm reaching around your head. Or maybe behind your back, reaching for your left thigh. Draw your right shoulder toward your spine. Now slowly release all the tension in your right shoulder. Extend your right foot back. Optional what you do the first time. Stay just on your left knee and your shoulder. Breathe deeply. Breathe out deeply. Inhale. Slowly bring your right knee back. Reach your right palm up, your right palm down. Prepare to rise. Slowly reach your left palm straight up. Exhale, circle your left palm forward. Times. Couple times back. Return back to your tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Open up your space in your spine. Exhale, cat, round down. Stay right here. Keep your chin to your chest. Pull your belly in toward your spine. Now you're going to tap your toes. Lift your knees off the mat. Exhale, downward dog. Your first downward dog. Readjust through your palms. Readjust through your feet. If you need to bend your knees, you can do that to release tension in your inner thighs and out. Now stretch your legs. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Relaxing your shoulders. On your next breath, set your heels back on the mat. Find stillness in your downward dog. We take a full breath here. Open nostrils out.
On your next breath, gaze between your palms. Slowly, slowly walk to the top of the mat. Slowly, gently bend your knees if you need to. And bring your feet behind your wrist. Bend your knees a lot. Release all the tension in your back thigh. Shift your weight to your heels. Now wrap your opposite elbow. Start swinging left and right. Let the gravity pull you down. Let your head hang heavy here. Take a moment to release your knees to be released. On your next breath, unravel your palms and halfway lift. Left palm right in front of you. Bend your left knee as much as you need to. Extend your right foot. Now reach your right arm straight up. On your next breath, bring your right palm down. Bend your right knee. Extend your left foot. Inhale, reach your left arm straight up. Gently release your left palm down. On your next breath, come halfway lift. Walk your feet together. Slowly forward fold. Take your time in your forward fold. Release this tension in your shoulders. Feel the earth underneath you. On your next breath, you're going to slowly, slowly rest up in your spine and rise straight. Reach your arms above your head. Find your length. And exhale, bring your hands to the center. Close your eyes. Take a moment to feel. Take a moment to ignite. Take a long, deep inhale. Long, deep exhale. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. On your next breath, keep your eyes open. Release your hands by your side. Inhale, rise mountain pose. That eyes now reach your fingertips straight up. Relax your shoulder blades. Tuck your tailbone down. Reaching away from your chest. Stand tall, stand proud. Full inhale. Exhale, back bend. Practice your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Look straight up. Inhale, reach your palms above your head. Bring your palms tight. Exhale, slowly forward fold. Bend your knees for your first forward fold. Release all your physical and emotional tensions now. Inhale, come halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Readjust through your stand and now bring your left knee on the mat. Connect your palms together. Inhale, low lunge. Reach your fingertips straight up. Shift your weight to your right toes. Create a small space in your left thigh. And now look straight up and guide your fingertips above your head. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't tension your shoulders. Squeeze them back together. Look straight up. Hold for 3, for 2. On 1, bring your chin back to center. Sweep your hands by your side. Lift your left knee off the mat. And now slide your right foot all the way back to high plank. If that's too much, you can always drop your knees. If you are with me in high plank, we're going to move to our first chaturanga. You're going to shift forward, press halfway down, bring your elbows in, and now upper dog. Press your toes on the mat. Roll your shoulders up and down, lift your chest up. And like I said, knees can be dropped here for modification. On your next breath out, downward dog, lift your hips, press your heels. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, gaze between your palms. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your palms. Readjust through your stand, drop your right knee on the mat. Keep your palms together. Inhale, rise, low lunge, reach your fingertips straight up. Relax your shoulders. You're activating through your heart chakra here. So shine your heart and within. Hold it. 3, 2. On 1, bring your chin back to center. Sweep your hands by your side. Now look forward. Lift your right knee off the mat, and you're going to step your right foot to meet your left one. Come halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. All right, guys, let's flow this breast movement. Rise, Tadasana. Relax your shoulders, exhale, back bend. Reach it up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee on the mat, palms together. Rise, slow lunge. Exhale, return back to center. Sweep your hands by your side. Lift your left knee on the mat. Right foot goes back. Drop your knees if you need to, or stay right here. Chaturanga next. Press halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your hips, press your heels. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Listen for your breath. Exhale, drop your right knee, palms together, rise, slow lunge. Inhale, return back to center. Sweep your hands by your side. Lift your right knee, step it forward. Come halfway lift. Forward fold. Continue to flow. Rise. Tadasana. One more set here. Exhale, back bend. Reach it up. Forward fold. Come halfway lift. Left foot back. Drop your left knee. Palms together. Reach. Exhale. Release. Lift your left knee. Right foot back. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Very nice. Left foot forward. Right knee drop. Palms together. Rise. Exhale. Release. Lift your right knee. Look forward. Feet together. Come halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale. Rise. Tadasana. Exhale. Back bend. Reach it up. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale. Come halfway lift. On your next press, palms down, step it back to high plank. When you're ready, shift forward and I'll bring your belly all the way on the mat. We're going to add here a cobra pose, belly all the way down. Keep your feet together, lift your knees slightly off the mat, and now palms comes to your rib cage, elbows in. You're going to exhale over the air, and now inhale, lift your chest up, just your chest. So your shoulders should be warmed up enough that you can lift yourself higher. Your toes are on the mat, and see if you can lift your palms up now. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms down, forehead down, relax. On your next breath in, tap your toes, lift your chest up, and now downward dog. Lift your hips, press your heels. Readjust your stand here. Take a full breath. Exhale. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Reach your right leg straight up. 3-legged dog. Now bend your right knee, shift your weight to your left foot, and circle your feet to the left and right. Try to keep your shoulders square here. Your energy goes to your left heel and your palms. On your next breath, return back to center. Keep your hips square, and now reach your right toe straight up. When you're ready, bring your knees in between your palms and step your right foot outside of your right palm. There we go, perfect. All right, readjust through your stand here. Left toes back, right toes to your side, palms in the middle. Now see if you can drop your left knee on the mat. Relax your left toes. On your next breath, reach your right palm straight up. Left palm is your foundation, right palm straight up. Relax your shoulders. Maybe you can relax your right palm behind your back. Or stay active, keep it straight up. On your next breath, you're going to sweep your right palm above your head, bring your right palm back to center. And now you're going to walk your palms inward, shift your hips all the way back, and you're going to come to a half split. Say hello to your inner thighs and your calves here. So readjust through your palms, flex through your right toes, and now Now hinge from your hips, slowly draw your belly to your thigh. Take your time here. If you feel a little tension, that's totally fine. Make sure you breathe deeply. Allow your breath to guide you through the stretch. Hold it here, last 3, 2, 1. Look forward, walk your palms forward, take your time. Hands in the middle, and now lift your left knee off the mat. On your next breath, you're gonna step your left foot forward for frog pose. So I'm gonna go from here, heels in, toes out. Here we go. Press your palms together and triceps against your inner thighs. Roll your shoulders up and down, lift your chest up. Great way to wake up the body. So you can open your hips. Amazing pose for ladies, by the way. So this is actually good pose for ladies because women have a tighter hip, so this is a perfect way to open it. So shoulders relax, close your eyes here and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. On your next breath, blink your eyes open. Listen for your change. You're going to reach your arms above your head. You're still in the frog pose. Shift your weight along to your heels. And now shoot your energy down by pressing yourself straight up. Here we go. On your next breath, you're going to bring your hands behind your back. Exhale, back the knee to your palms. Look up. Inhale, return back to center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Squat, frog. When you're ready, palms in front. Lift your feet straight up. Keep your feet parallel. Come halfway lift. Exhale, walk your feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, rise Tadasana. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Draw your knuckles down, lift your chest up. Hold it here, your knuckles are down. Great way to wake up your shoulders. I do a lot of shoulders opening in the morning. On your next breath, you're going to bend your knees and you're going to slowly forward fold. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, reach your knuckles straight up. Inhale, unravel to your chair pose. Sweep your arms straight up. Keep your knees bent. Get weight within your heels. Smile. If it's burning, that's okay. Smile again. Last 3, 2, and then 1. Sweep your hands by the center. Come halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Sweep it back to halfway. Belly on the mat. Here we go. Cobra pose, second set. Feet together, elbows in. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest straight up. See if you can lift your palms up. You should lift a little bit higher now. 5, 4, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Palms down. Exhale, relax. Inhale, slowly press yourself back up. Downward dog. Very good. Full inhale. Exhale. All right, yogis. Let's move to our left side. Inhale, left leg up. Bring it down. Bend your left knee, open. Circle your incline left and right. Try to keep your shoulders square. In your next breath, return back to center to your 3-legged dog. And exhale, gaze because the palms to your left foot now outside of the palm. Runner's lunge here, we adjust through the stand. But this runner's lunge is transitioning into a dog pose. Find a good stand here, make sure you feel comfortable. And when you're ready, drop your right knee on the mat, relax it down. See if you can reach your left palm up. Maybe bring your left palm behind your back. Whatever you did on that side, please only the space on this side. On your next breath, keep your left palm above your hip, bring your left palm down. And when you're ready, prepare to walk your palms inward. We're gonna come to half split. Shift your hips back and now flex your back toes to the chin. shoulders open, your thigh, and your up, your shoulders relax. Breathe deeply. On your next breath, look forward slowly, slowly, step your left leg down. Your toes is out, palms in front. Tuck your right toe, lift your right knee, and now feel this momentum. Step your right forward, front pose. Right heels in, toes out. Lift your chest straight up, roll your shoulders up and down. Close your eyes. Breathe. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. On your next breath, reach your arms straight up. Shift your weight with this. Rise. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, release your hands behind your back. Gentle back bending into your palms. Look straight up. When you're ready, bring your chin back to center. Reach your arms straight up. Squat. Let's do it. Palms down. Lift your hips up. Keep your feet parallel. Take your time here. Come halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Walk together. Forward. Inhale. Come halfway lift. And exhale. Palms down. Take it back to high plank. And bring your belly all the way on the line. We're going to move to 1 minute sets here. Feet together. Reach your arms back. And now bring your knuckles in. Step your feet to position. Roll your knuckles down. Exhale. And inhale. Rise. Lift your feet up. Chest up. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Release. Unravel your palms. Unravel your feet. Relax your shoulders. On your next breath, palms forward. Lift your chest up. And exhale. Out. Really inhale. Inhale, these between the palms, slowly walk to the top of the mat. Feet together, and halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. We're almost here. Exhale, release your hands behind your back. Bring your knuckles down one more time. Open up your cheeks, open up your heart. Join your knuckles over your hips, lift straight up. And exhale, slowly bend your knees forward, smooth your knuckles up. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. 3, 2, and then 1. Slowly unravel to your chair pose with your arms up. Shoulders relax. You have here 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, forward fold. Listen for your change. Inhale, come halfway lift. And exhale, squat and curl. Lift your heels off the mat and now squat. Connect your forehead to your knees. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head. For 3, 2, and on 1. Bring your hips back on the mat. And now extend your right foot forward. Extend your left foot forward. We're gonna do 1 more deep stretch. It's Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Now scooch up your sit bones evenly off the mat. Flex your toes, keep your shoulders relaxed. I'm gonna teach you how to do the right way forward fold. If you have a pillow, you have a block, you can bring it in front because not everyone is flexible. So the key for this pose, and I've noticed a lot in my practice, a lot of people do this. Try to reach for the toes, and they're doing this, they're just like going for it, like rounding. Please don't do that, big mistake. Chest up, hinge from your hips. That's why your inner thighs, your calves should be open. Reach your arms up. Micro bend your knees if you need it only. And I'll see if you can reach for your big toes or your feet. Mostly people reaching for the big toes. Now look at my spine. My spine is straight. Do not run down. Lift your chest up. Slowly, by pulling on your toes, you're going to slowly forward fold. If your knees bend, that's okay. Eventually, they will press it down. Taking a long inhale. Exhale, forward fold.
Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. One more breath. Forward fold. And whatever you are, release your palms by your side. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. And like I said, you can use a pillow, you can use a block to rest your head. And breathe now. Bring this full symmetry and alignment into your body. On the next breath, you're going to slowly unravel with cycles back. Straight up. Exhale, hands to right. Cross your ankles. Let me disconnect myself that I can hear you guys. And we can finish. It's up to you. How you feel?
I feel like I got a good workout, but relaxed at the same time.
Is what?
I said I feel relaxed, but I got a good workout at the same time.
Okay, hold on. I don't like this connection. Right here. There you go. Okay. Yes. So this is like my morning routine that I do to wake my body, and I do a lot of chest opening work because we have a lot of tensions in our shoulders. So each morning I wake up, I wake up bringing my palms all the way back like we did knuckles down, and I walk around to release all the tensions right here. The reason why sometimes we have a headache because we collect so much energy. It's called like bad salt in our muscles, and it goes straight to our head. So to release that tension, you need to open your heart, your chest more. And people who do a lot of work like on a computer, great way to start it. So yeah, what do you think? How you feel?
I feel amazing. Like I got a workout and I was relaxed at the same time.
Your face is sweating, I know.
Yeah.
But
So.
But we can finish. Like my tripod is falling here. We can finish. We haven't finished yet. So I wanted to hear you. But cross your legs like I do, like in a lotus pose. Let me put you right now down right here. And I want to do this nostril breathing exercise. It's a great way to end the class. Sorry guys, let me fix this. Here we go. Okay, perfect. All right. So relax your hands on your knees. First, relax your shoulders, eyes closed. Let's breathe together. Take a long, deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Now seal your lips, 2 fingers right in between your eyebrow. With your thumb, close your left nostril. Take a long inhale with your right. Close your right, exhale left. And let your breath to be long. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Keep your eyes remain closed, and now bring your namaste hands to your heart center. Keep your shoulders relaxed and just feel this energy within you and energy around you. Feel your heartbeat, feel your own breath. Mindfulness helps you to go home to your present moment And every time you go there and recognize a condition of happiness that you have, happiness comes to you. Slowly reach your arms, reach your namaste hands to your forehead, our third eye center, a center of intuition, unconditional love, and beauty. From my blissful heart to yours, we're going to bow to each other and honor in this beautiful space and practice and interview with words, Namaste.
Namaste.
And that's the moment when it's so hard to open your eyes. It's like, it feels so good. I hope everyone will repeat it. You see how it's so different. I don't know if you felt it, but every time you do nostril breathing, it's really this wheel energy goes and it's like, what just happened?
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel that. It's something that's
I
incredible.
feel it. Kind of like, life's not
But it's nice. Yeah, I'm glad. So it's like you have a little sweat, you see breath to movement. I guarantee you, if you know how to breathe, it's essential. It's truly gonna guide you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of time, that's what it helped me. And yoga actually saved my life after my back injury. I could not do forward fold completely. Touching my toes never existed after my injury. Mm-hmm. So it took me time to listen to my body and stretch. Mm-hmm. Athletes, for those who's gonna hear me, they know how devastated when you cannot do your favorite sports due to injury. It's devastating. So it was just heartbreaking for me. So I transitioned myself to yoga to continue to do the practice because I could not do judo anymore because of my back injury. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's so important that there is a way to get that same release from playing a sport. You can also get in yoga, even after a devastating back injury or knee injury. There's your body's not limited, and that's such a huge thing at Inclusion Fest, especially with our limited body population. Some are in wheelchairs, and some not. Like there are things like yoga that you can do to
True.
relax the tension in your body.
That's amazing. Yes.
So yeah, I always like to end these interviews with the following question: what does inclusion mean to you?
It's one more time. I didn't hear.
What does inclusion mean to you?
Inclusion?
Yes.
Inclusion. Give me example. Inclusion.
All right. For example, Inclusion Festival is a festival that allows everyone to come, no matter if they have a mental health issue or special needs. You include everyone regardless of who they are. You can come to this festival.
Okay.
So for you, when you're
inclusion, yes. I would say inclusion is same like in yoga, they say it's the union of uniqueness of each and every one. That's what I see. So if you say it's a space that everyone is different and unique in their own way, going to one union to make big difference. That's what I would see as inclusion. As a union.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Union of energy, union of minds, souls, whatever you want to call it.
It's a great thing. So I think it's a beautiful thing that people have this awareness and they go find that space, for themselves. It's true to find that identity. It's amazing that you I found someone who believes something that I do too, and we can unite and have that union. I think still it's a union. It's that's the one word I have, it union of uniqueness that combine together. Yeah,
I like that union of uniqueness.
Yeah. What it mean for you? I'm curious.
Inclusion means loving everyone regardless of their story. That everyone has a different story, and that's beautiful. That it's a celebration of differences. A place where you can just be yourself. I think that's what inclusion means to me. A place to be yourself, your true self, not the when you show up at the office, who you are, in my house, or for you in your backyard. who that the real you is.
How many people do you know that actually practice this daily, not to put the glance or mask and the true person? It's really rare to find the people like this.
Yeah, it's a journey I think we're all on, even people that are spiritual like you or I. And it's a daily practice, and not even I think people that master it are able to do it every day, but it's something I think that every human being experiences, and I think that's inclusion. That's a way that if we all recognize this daily pursuit of being who we really are, that's a way we can be included in anything.
Mm-hmm.
And honoring that other people, I think, is also so key. No matter who they are or what they've done.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true.
Yeah, I think sorry.
No. It was just interrupted, Laura. Continue. I hear.
Yeah, and I think it's just they coming together as the collective spirit that is all humanity, because we are all one. And I think yoga is definitely the practice of oneness with your body, and you can understand what your body does. You can understand what another person's body does, and really connect with someone in such an energetic way through that understanding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you.
It's true like this. It's a beautiful thing. It's definitely, and I like what you say. Every person has a story, and when you unite and have that union, you share it and you embrace it, accept it. Oh, that's one thing people should accept it. It's the way you are. You know, that's important. Don't be anyone else just because they have it or they don't. It's really something, especially nowadays with all this social media and everything. People just trying to just like, I want this person. Why don't you want to be you? Because you're unique, you're beautiful. That's who you are. That's what we need to embrace it more.
Amen.
Not to be someone else. And it's like, yeah, that's what makes you you. And that's what I like to practice in my yoga practice. It's like, no, forget about you're not anybody else. It's you right now. And you are unique and beautiful in your own way. And how you flow and how you express. You're already on the mat, you're already breathing. That's it. I applaud to you because you're already here. A lot of people cannot get up from that comfort zone and to be express and feel it. When they do, they change in their life. You see, it's a beautiful transition. It's a beautiful story that everyone has, and everyone has a story. So it's nice.
I totally agree 100% with what you're saying. And again, it always comes back to like yoga is a way to learn to practice this way of thinking, because you always return back to a base pose of some kind by the end of the class. That you always return back to center, or as my wife and I like to call it, going back home.
Yeah, that's the quote I just said. Mindfulness helps you to go home to your present moment. The one that I was saying is my favorite, and it's like, that's true. What is my present moment? Where I'm going? You're going home. And it's interesting how I say, like, many years ago, one of my mentor asked me what yoga means to you. Not what it says in the book. In the book it says union, that we're all union, united, but what it means to you made me think. I'm like, what it means to me. And I started asking my students, so it's been like in my practice, what yoga means to you. And everyone say different, but for me, I felt the first things I said, yoga is a temple of my heart. Whatever that, it's what I never forget. And I wrote it for myself, and I was looking, I'm like, wow, it's interesting because it's sacred to me. It's my temple of my heart that I have it and I'm ready to share it. So it's interesting for everyone if you start asking like what it means to you. And everybody will answer different.
Yeah, I think that's a very usual truth, that everyone's answer will be different. There's no such thing as having the same answer, and that's about being human. I think ultimately that we're all different, and all of our experiences are different. We just have a guiding light like yourself that shows us the way through yoga. but ultimately, no matter how flexible you actually are, it comes down to you in that class and what your experience. Then that's something that anyone can take away, no matter how quote unquote disabled or able they are.
Mm-hmm. See, that's so true. You just said like, oh, that was like after what 10 minutes workout, you're like, that was sweaty. I work it out, so it's like it's really nice. It does something incredible to your body in different way for individuals. Like I feel more stretched right now, relaxed. You feel like, I don't know, detox, and it's like workout. You're like, wow, that was different. What your body needs, it's gonna speak to you.
Exactly, and I do feel much different than before, just more relaxed and alert and ready to tackle the rest of this day.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed that you have a YouTube channel. Can you before I let you go, tell the folks a bit about like what's your YouTube channel called and a little bit about it?
Yes. So before pandemic happened, and and I could not continue do it. Hopefully now I will continue. So I wanted a long time ago. So I have some videos, you can watch it, some of my practice, but I also have a talk show that's called Привет Talk Show. Привет means hello in Russian. That I interview ordinary people who makes extraordinary things or achievements, mostly athletic, wellness, journey, yoga, fitness, whatever that could be, their own journey. So I start doing it with how we're doing right now, the interview. So I sit down with people that I know and who achieve, like opened the studios or made some success in the wellness career or whatever that could be interesting to make a benefit for the world. Mm-hmm. And I did already one with one of my friend who opened a studio, and then pandemic happened, and I had to wait for 3 months to continue my interview. But that's what my goal, to actually find ordinary people making extraordinary things, achievements in their life.
That's beautiful, and that's very similar to what I'm doing on my channel right now.
Yeah, so it's similar. So when you tell me, I'm like, oh, the universe align us together. What a magnetic fields. That's true. And I was like, oh, it's interesting, because I wanted to do that, and here we are. So next time I interview you.
I'll be honored. Just give me a time and place, and I'll be happy to come on your show.
Perfect. Yes. So it's like I'm gonna hear your story. So now, like, you heard my story, but I like it. It's actually very beautiful. So what I believe is, because we always see like all these interviews that famous people, right? You find encouragement from famous people, you look after them, and there's one more thing. Oh, it's incredible. It's like I want to share it, that I experience. It's all linked together. I remember back, I went to school here, and I remember I was doing the speech at the end of my graduation. And it took me a while to write my speech. I'm like, I want to be perfect. And I listened a lot of inspirational speeches from famous people, politicians, actors, actresses. And I was trying to find my own, like, to find the speech. So over the years, I was thinking, like, to myself, why can I be my own inspiration? You know, when you said, like, you're trying to listen to someone who will inspire you, right? Which is great things, you do that. But have you tried to record yourself and say something to yourself? Incredible. And I did it, and I use it in my practice. It's actually one of the things I encourage my students to do as an assignment. Record yourself, like when you're in a quiet place, and just say inspirational words, quotes, whatever you want to say to you, your affirmation, your mantra. And then leave it for a day, don't listen. And next day, open and listen to yourself, to your own voice. It will make such a big difference when you listen to yourself, inspire yourself. It's crazy. It's so good. Yeah, I definitely recommend for everyone to see it, because sometimes, like, we speak to someone, but you don't hear your own voice. You speak it out. You already tell to someone. But when you record it and you hear yourself, what you're saying to you, it's like, wow, that's incredible. That's so beautiful. And that's when it came to me. I'm like, oh, I want to do this, that inspires individuals, and to have something different in that aspect. So, yeah.
And it's beautiful that you see people in that way. Yeah, and I definitely think I can't wait to watch more of your videos when you start doing them again, and about inspiring ordinary people through ordinary people. 'Cause
Hmm.
we all want someone to relate to, and not always can relate to a celebrity, but um, you can relate to someone who's a common man or woman, and that, there's a lot of beauty in that. I'm glad that you're trying to capture that.
Hmm. I think it's interesting. It's like you say, everyone has a story. What is your journey? What is your story? I want to hear. It's like when you travel to different countries and you explore new cities. I'm like, this is a story of Italy, for example, and you meet people. You're like, tell me your story. It's like it's beautiful, and you want to hear it, and people feel happy when you actually ask, "Can I hear your story?" Not what Hollywood tells you, or all the people who famous. It's good, it's great things. We get inspired because they achieve something, absolutely. But then it's like ordinary people have stories too. That's why I say ordinary people make extraordinary things, achievement. It's like, what's your story? I would love to hear it, so it's nice.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to set that up after we're done this interview. We can talk about setting it up. Okay, folks, this has been another episode of Inclusion 2 with Yana, the yoga teacher from California. How can we follow you on Instagram for those of you who don't know your page?
Yes, it's Kelana Yoga. That's how it's called. So my name is Kelana Yoga, which is mean blissfulness and tiger and old Hindu. So bringing all the energy. So that's, you can follow, you can see all my videos over there. I have a lot of practices over there. So yeah, you can always join me and practice with me and bring yourself back to center.
All right, yeah, thank you so much. All right, folks, it's been real. Talk to you later.
Bye, guys.